It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy who brings you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we are back to talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 11 and what's to come. It seems like Garcelle has spoken out recently on an episode of Watch What Happens Live, and she has been talking a little bit in some interviews. So what about, well, it's actually shocking, a little bit disturbing, and I want to talk about it. So guys, if you remember last season, Season 10 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Garcelle went to a charity event hosted by Kyle Richards. At that charity event, Garcelle said that she pledged over $5,000. And mind you, $5,000 is a lot of money. The charity event was for a great cause. It went to Los Angeles' Children's Hospital, and honestly, it looked like a great event. However, things did take a turn for the worse at the Season 10 reunion when Kyle Richards accused Garcelle of not making any donation at all. Now, Garcelle was obviously very disturbed by this, and yeah, that in the land of Hollywood, in the world of celebrity stardom and being a public figure, that could be very damaging to your name. That could damage Garcelle's reputation. However, Garcelle nipped it in the butt and she said, if in fact you did not get my $5,000 pledge, then it must have been an accident. Something must have fell through the cracks along the way, but I'm telling you, I made that donation. Now, later down the line, both Garcelle and Kyle did confirm that the payment was received. However, again, this was something that raised eyebrows. It raised eyebrows and it caused a lot of attention towards Garcelle and wondering, did you actually stiff the charity? Unfortunately, guys, when you throw out or when anyone throws out these rumors or allegations, it's like throwing pasta and seeing what sticks out a wall for some of these housewives. And it can be very damaging, like I said. I want to get to, though, something more important, how Garcelle addressed this, how they plan on moving forward, and most importantly, how this is going to play out on Season 11 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, after Andy Cohen celebrated Garcelle on Watch What Happens Live here recently, after her, well, the premiere of Coming to America 2, which was amazing. Even though Garcelle had a short little tidbit inside the movie, she was still in the iconic movie, and she was in the first one too. So it was only right that they brought her back, right? But moving forward, when she talked on Watch What Happens Live, she was asked about her relationship with Kyle, and she said once they were able to get through their stuff, they actually had a great season together. Now, most of us were kind of sitting out with our ears out like, stuff? What stuff? What stuff were they getting through? Well, it came out. More information was leaked. She actually talked in an interview, and we found out exactly what that stuff was. Garcelle spoke out in an interview with Vulture, and this is what she said. I think what changed is sometimes you have to have the tough conversations. If you turn on any news, any talk shows, radios, right now, all of them are talking about the topic of race. Garcelle then added, I think when you're having a conversation about this topic, the conversation can go one of two ways. It can either go that the relationship is severed and you both don't get each other, or you were able to get past it and maybe something more meaningful and deeper came out of it. Maybe it could be productive. Garcelle did go on to let us know that her and Kyle had to have some of those tough conversations regarding race issues, and she let her know, honestly, and good for Garcelle, let Kyle know how damaging putting out there in the universe to the world that Garcelle did not actually pledge any money to the charity. Yeah, I said this at the beginning. That is damaging. Now, of course, guys, that's just a little bit of a teaser, but Garcelle did let us know, well, in the interview, that it'll play out on the show. She can't really talk about it too much, but she says that those conversations are coming. And again, they were able to move past this. Garcelle said it was along the lines of certain things that you say to people, and that was just a low blow. Now, of course, we don't know if any of these conversations happen with any of the other castmates, but what we do know is Garcelle did say on Watch What Happens Live, in The Real, and Ellen, she's talked about this, that some of her castmates are coming after her. But for what? What now? What could be so important, or what could she have that they're going after her for? I'm so curious to find out. Hopefully it has nothing to do with the Denise Richards stuff, but again, it's going to be interesting. Now, that's not the only storyline that we're all looking forward to. I even did a poll on my community tab right here on my channel, and I asked you guys, what are you looking forward to the most? We talked about it. Is it Garcelle navigating her relationship with the women now that Denise Richards is no longer in the game? Or is it Erica Girardi and the legal issues that are following her like a... it's just bad. I was going to say something. They're just following her, guys. These cases, the legal issues, everything that's playing out with her soon-to-be ex-husband now, him getting dementia and having late onset Alzheimer's, everything being liquidated. It's a lot. It's honestly a lot. So we're going to see what life is like for Erica Girardi now, and I think that's going to be interesting. Now, again, mind you, we have talked about this, and a lot of people are skeptical because, one, they don't want to see her on the show anymore after she has made this whole glamorous persona, made this character out of being rich. The Expensive to Be Me singer has literally created a persona over this glam lifestyle that has been made off of, well, what fans are calling blood money. Unfortunately, we all know now, because everything has come out and it seems like it's in every single headline ever since November, that her soon-to-be ex-husband has done a lot of wrong. Well, allegedly, of course, until it's proven in court, right? That's what we have to say. But fans say that it's, again, blood money, and that this money was made off of tragedies from other families and then maybe even taken. I don't want to jump too much into that because that's not what this video is about. But again, it's one of the storylines that everyone's looking forward to. Also, Kyle Richards and Garcelle and having this conversation of race issues, that's not the only storyline that Kyle is heavily involved in. Of course, we know that Kyle's sister, Kathy Hilton, is joining the cast. And of course, not a full-time diamond holder because she's not going to put it all out on the line, but a friend of. Now, I was reading comments where people were saying, fans, Bravo super fans, were saying Kathy Hilton is fighting so hard for that diamond. I want to say this once. I've said it once. I want to say it again. Kathy Hilton is not fighting for a diamond. Kathy Hilton is absolutely 100% Beverly Hills. If she wanted that diamond, she would have that diamond. I think, knowing what we know, after having a conversation with Mama D. Simmons from Real Housewives of Dallas, talking a little bit about Marlo Hampton, who is also a friend of for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, they get certain perks to being a friend. They still get paid. No one is telling them when to show up or what to do exactly. They're not dictated on how they have to dress. They kind of do what they want and then weave in and out of the show as they please. It's really a great place to be. And she doesn't need the stardom that comes with being a Real Housewife or the drama. She gets to just pop in and spend time with her family. Now, of course, Paris Hilton, her very, very, very famous daughter, did speak out and say they've been asking Kathy Hilton to join the show for years. They've been knocking on the door and rumors come out every year. Paris and Nikki always just dismiss them. And this past year, they came out again and Kathy Hilton said, no, I'm not joining the show. Now, once Paris and Nikki found out, they were like, wait a minute, I thought you said you weren't joining. But Paris swears it's only because Kathy was at home bored during the pandemic. She said if it hadn't been for the pandemic, Kathy Hilton would have never joined the show. But we're going to have to wait and see how that plays out. Also, whose side is Lisa Rinna on? She's been posting a lot about Erica Girardi, but also talking about how Erica Girardi is going to be speaking about everything that's happening in her life. Now, we know that Lisa Rinna is great at one thing, and that is digging and divulging other people's business. Now, I mean, somebody tell me I'm wrong, right? Own it. It's her thing. Guys, again, I'm so curious to see what you're most excited about. I just gave you the storylines. I told you what we have to look forward to. If there's any more information, of course, we're going to talk about it. We know that season 11, the trailer, Andy Cohen said that he hopes it comes out before June. We'll have to see. Last year, it came out around April, and now we're hitting towards the end of March. So fingers crossed that we get it soon. Not quite sure, though. A date has not been set. Are you guys excited about this? Are you excited about season 11 and seeing what's to come, and even that super teaser trailer? Ugh, I can't wait. And I want to know what you think about Garcelle letting us know about the conflict that she had with Kyle, addressing the problems, having the tough conversations. What do you think about it? I think it's brilliant, to be honest with you. And I think someone needs to have those conversations. I think that Garcelle coming into this season and picking up where they left off with that absolutely ridiculous allegation that she did not actually pledge the $5,000 to the charity. Good for you, Garcelle. What a way to come into the franchise, into the new season, and just really put your stamp on it. I think it's amazing, especially in today's climate. Again, these are conversations that have to be had. I 100% agree. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, and also hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss anything. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and comment below and let me know your thoughts. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.